Hello and welcome back to our HIP Republic of Ireland campaign. In our last episode, we did manage to seize the county of Tyrone on behalf of our fellow patrician here, or our vassal, which is good, but now we have been attacked again by England in another embargo war, so we stand to have 3 of our trade posts in Cornwall, Devon, and whichever county this is, Perfedwyd, up here, destroyed if we lose this, which is not the most dire of consequences. We're not going to lose any land or anything, but it would be very annoying and we'd have to rebuild them. It would cost us probably about the same amount of money that we're going to spend on mercenaries to try and defend this, but I guess we would lose income in the process as well. But let's go ahead and raise mercenaries. I think rather than hire 2 of these larger bands, which would be pushing it a bit, we'll hire 1 larger one. We can hire the Varangian Guard, actually. Maybe we'll just do the White Company, though. Actually, we can't hire the Varangian Guard, they're vassals of the Byzantine Empire. We can take the White Company. The Victual Brothers are cheaper, but also less numerous. We'll take the White Company and then maybe 1 smaller band as well. So as well as these, we're going to have Iceland on our side, our longtime allies, and our new allies in Scotland, hopefully, if they come back with a positive response to the offer of alliance that I just sent them. Maybe we'll take the Scottish band as well. We might be able to go a bit more expensive here. Like the Cheshire band, for example. Or even the Little Hat Company, who have a hilarious name. We'll take the Cheshire band, I guess. And we'll raise all of our own troops as well. Okay, our non-aggression pact has been dissolved somehow with Scotland. Can we get that back? Let me see, who was it that I was getting betrothed to? Somebody there. Let's try to rearrange this. I've had this happen a few times, I'm not sure exactly what's causing it. Okay. The betrothal is accepted. As we can see. Form alliance. It says he'll accept. Okay. Fair enough then. So he's automatically called into our wars. Iceland, of course, is as well. They'll be sending their troops down, I'm sure. And it's kind of convenient to have Scotland specifically as our allies here, since we can hopefully link up with their army in a pretty convenient way here. Our kinswoman, Anya, needs an education focus. She's timid, playful, and willful. So martial wouldn't be great. Intrigue would be okay. I guess we're going with intrigue then. I should mention again as well that we do have an adventurer on the way. He's going to be here in April of 1111. But with the large army and allies that we have assembled, we should be able to incidentally take care of him. Right, so it seems like England's main army is over here. How many troops do they have again? Have I sort of overestimated their strength? They have almost 9k. I think we may have been able to get away with not hiring the smaller mercenary band or something, but I don't think we're responding out of proportion here. So he's headed to Strathclyde, which is plains. Now let's see. And we can attack him there without a river crossing. So he should be hostile to this army in here. Or she, I should be saying, since England is currently ruled by a queen. So she'll fight that army. We'll let this happen, and then we'll attack once this battle is over. Because if we join right now, we'll just join the current battle, just like Scotland is doing, and end up not getting any war score. Scotland, stop. Stay where you are. Maybe he'll come with me instead. Oh, unless he... No, I think Lothian is still in charge of that, so we're not going to get any war score from this battle. I guess, in that case, maybe we should head southwards and try to intercept this army wherever it retreats to. We can pick up any smaller armies on the way. Oh, we're no longer in line for the Republic elections, apparently. This guy's been getting a lot of respect, mostly by virtue of his age. Well, I guess we can put some more money into the campaign fund, much as we can't really afford it right now. We'll go up to 1,400. We are actually losing money. Try and catch this army here. Oh, and the main English army is actually retreating to the same county, which is very convenient. So I imagine they're going to retreat further south. We're headed through here at least. I guess we'll head in this direction as well and probably siege their capital. Might end up capturing some family members or something. Yeah, I guess we'll just head straight for the capital. We'll let Scotland and Iceland here fight some of their other armies, maybe, if they want to. But I think we've probably mostly broken their strength at this point. They still have 5k, which is not insignificant. An army from Kent, which shouldn't be actively aggressive towards us, since they're not directly involved in this war. Suddenly forgot what you were thinking of. What could it have been? What was it? Well, we are 64 years old, it happens. Oh, that's it. You remember that thing you forgot? Well, don't leave me in suspense. What was it? I guess we gain prestige either way. Right, so it's coming up to April, which means our adventurer is going to arrive. It'll probably take him a while to march from wherever it was down here in France that he is coming from. So we'll have a little bit of time to prepare. In fact, we'll probably just ignore him until we get this war mostly over with. So he is trying to conquer Ulster from me. Alright. We won't worry about it too much. Scotland and Iceland also are automatically called in. And I did see England's army wandering through here. I was sieging my trade posts. You and Duchess Tedville of Brittany aren't exactly on the best of terms, and now it seems she's encouraged an angry mob to burn down your trade post. Well, I don't like that. This is the only post that we have in this sea zone. Your small garrison has been surrounded, and the mob threatens to butcher them all unless you withdraw. We can say we have no choice to dismantle the trade posts. We can offer a bribe for 100 gold, or point out the wealth that the trade post brings. Which we have thanks to our high stewardship, so obviously we'll do this. Get to keep the trade post and don't have to pay 100 gold. They've sieged our trade posts, which I don't think is worth war score even in an embargo war. We'll release whatever prisoners we find there and take some more. We will imprison even the King of England, who is presumably worth some war score. 5%. Okay. Not as much as I was hoping. No sign yet of the host army. I think at this point we're going to have time to finish this war with England. Oh, here they are. Before they manage to siege enough to give them a victory here. What are we going to get if we press this to 100%? We'll improve the mood of our prosperity faction and gain 500 gold and some prestige. That seems okay. Probably worth doing. I would appreciate if Scotland and Iceland are coming around here to take care of our host. Our nephew Aina had a son, also named Aina. England are sieging this back from Scotland now. Is this the entire strength of this host? Yes. Okay. So they definitely are not a problem. Yeah, we'll capture an enemy commander. We're up to 48%. And should we stay here and siege more, or should we head up and fight the army and stop them besieging that? I guess we're not going to get there much faster than Scotland. I'm assuming Scotland is going to just head straight back here once they're finished with this battle, so we may as well stay where we are. And I think they actually retreated onto the boats. Whoa, okay. Was not really expecting that. We died a natural death. I guess we were 64, as I recently mentioned, so maybe I should have been expecting it. So Aina has succeeded us as Grand Mayor. We will have to buy another election, most likely. Unless the Lord Mayor here dies pretty soon. Everyone else is down around our level, so I think we'll hold off on putting any money into the campaign fund and assume that he's going to die before we do. Okay, so we have been elected a new Grand Mayor. Our current heir is this guy, okay. We need to appoint some new councillors. Let's see who we should choose to be our designated heir. I guess we could nominate Phalamede here, even though he's a leper. I mean, that seems terrible. If he does get elected, he is very likely to die at any point, so even though he's a genius, it can't be the right move. This guy is a reasonable character. Yeah, I suppose we'll designate him for now. Okay, so for our ambassador, see, we don't have any powerful vassals that want to be appointed apparently, so That's pretty good. I guess we can really appoint the best people for the jobs then. You can be ambassador. Our cousin here can be spy master. Let's keep an eye on factions, I suppose. You'll need to choose an ambition. Our domain size has gone drastically down, which is definitely very bad. We're very bad at stewardship, as is our wife. I guess we'll take a stewardship-related focus. Being at 5 out of 4 isn't too bad. We can probably deal with that. So hopefully we can get up to 4. Let's choose an ambition. Groom an heir. Change our province's culture. Have 10 children. Be seen publicly as pious. We can definitely gain 500 prestige, I think. So we'll do that. And we have special minor titles grantable, presumably some commanders, okay. You will do just fine. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on factions for now. See if there's anything we need to deal with. Let's also not personally lead any troops. Alright, Scotland got back there in time to relieve the siege. My best set of clothes is getting ruined, and there's a ball coming up next month. The clothes merchant told me that he'd be able to get a new set of dress clothes within that time, but what if I don't like the new ones? So our only option is to wait to buy the new one. We lose 1 gold, gain 5 prestige, and maybe become patient, which actually would be nice. We did. I should note that we are depressed as well, which is -1 to health. Alright, that battle gets us to 71%. We're about to complete a siege over here pretty soon as well. This is up to 76. I think at this point we can probably disband our mercenaries. Ooh, that might be a bit risky. We'll be left with about 4,000 here, and England's army is larger, so we'd be fully depending on Scotland and Iceland to protect us down here, which they wouldn't necessarily do. They are taking care of our host again, though. This should be a pretty decisive victory. Might even get us 100%. Our daughter Anya needs a focus. She is strong. Maybe we'll try to get her a martial focus. I guess struggle. We didn't actually manage to get to 5 of 4 stewardship, incidentally. Or 5 of 4 domain size, so I don't want to give away any holdings, so I think we'll just hold out and hope that we gain some more stewardship from events related to our focus pretty soon. Our daughter often speaks with reverence of the wise women of old, saying she wants to be like them. So she can become kind, maybe, or have her become erudite instead of an idolizer. I think kind might be better. I guess she became erudite anyway. Scotland didn't actually manage to catch the host army. But they're only sieging trade posts over there, so I guess that doesn't matter. Meanwhile, we won another siege here, getting us up to 87%. I guess we'll try to fight the army then. Losing 14 gold a month at this point. So if we could disband our mercenaries soon, I would like to. Would be able to change your mind about going there and probably catch you here. Not quite catch them there, actually. We will catch them in Chester, though. Alright, I think this is going to be a pretty easy battle. Even though we did cross a river. Ooh, we had a genius born into the family. Always good. Ooh, the Prosperity faction is neutral and the Court faction is angry. Well, the Court faction we don't have to worry about. Even the Prosperity faction actually only has a single member right now, so don't need to worry about their mood decreasing either. And that was worth enough to get us to 100%, so let's enforce our demands. We do gain some prestige, we gain 500 gold. The Prosperity faction is happier. We get to keep our trade posts, importantly. And also we get to immediately disband our mercenaries and start making money again. And we'll head over here to deal with the host. If Scotland doesn't get there before us. Oh, apparently she has a cousin of ours imprisoned. I guess we'll accept. She did just give us 500 gold, we can afford that. I guess we released the king as part of our peace deal. Probably should have tried to ransom him before offering them peace, but that's okay. Our income should be looking a lot better by now. You're headed to Oriel. We'll try to fight you there, I suppose. Well, I don't think we're going to catch them. Oh, we are actually, okay. And that's 100%, so we'll enforce demands up to 472 prestige, which I think is almost all the way to our ambition, which was 500. We'll gain some extra diplomacy and prestige from that. We can disband our troops as well. But that is going to do it for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.